Hey Gemini, welcome to your forecast for January 21st through the 27th. We're changing it up, guys. We're doing a little bit different here this week for those of you who follow my videos. This will be a general reading for the week ahead. I'm going to focus on family, friendship, career, money, and I'm going to pull one card for your angel message instead of a card for love. If you want love readings, I'm going to have the link in the description where you can watch the love reading after this video if you want more info on love. But we're just going to keep this, plain and simple for areas of your life outside of love, like just, money, friendships, relationships, career, anything you need to know about your spiritual growth, all of that good stuff. Okay, honeys, we're going to see what's going on. Here is your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Oops. Oh my goodness. I am clumsy here. Bear with me, guys. Don't hit the dislike button. It's bad karma. Your Wednesday, Thursday. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I'm going to announce a giveaway for a raffle that I'm having after too. So make sure you hang out for that. Alright guys, Three of Pentacles, Gemini. This is cool. This is promising. A lot of you may be preparing to enter into some kind of a partnership or agreement that's going to bring you long-term success. Did you just see all that incense smoke that blew over? I don't know if the camera caught that, but there was just all this like incense smoke that blew over the card. And to me, that's confirmation. Like when that happens, Spirit's letting you know that you have a lot of things coming in, a lot of energy coming in around this. So pay attention. So you're going to have, for some of you, those of you who are working for somebody else, like you see, you have a 9 to 5. You might notice that this week, you're getting more work, or you're being asked to help out a different department. You may even have, I feel some of you work for somebody who maybe is a little bit sneaky, and I feel like they have someone like trying to get information out of you. Like they're trying to figure out if you're happy there, if you're happy with the work that you're doing, if you're open to getting something more challenging, because I feel like some of you have been doing such... See, did you see the smoke? Ooh, listen, some of you have spies at work, and you can use this to your advantage. They're trying to figure out how you how you feel. They're happy with you. They're happy with the work that you're doing, but they're on the fence about promoting you. They're on the fence about giving you something more challenging because they don't know if that's going to put you off, because you're doing so well and you seem to just be so much in your element and keeping to yourself that they feel like, okay, well, maybe if I begin giving this person more work or promoting them, they're not going to be happy and they're not going to want to stay. So I feel like they have somebody trying to get information out of you to figure out if you're happy and if you want to move up there. I also feel, I feel this person is very interesting, this person. And it does feel like a feminine energy to me. But again, there can be males who have feminine energy, so it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be a woman for all of you. But this person has a lot of feminine energy, and I feel like their interesting personality, like they will be honest when they go back to your boss and report, but then they're a little bit shady in that they will try to get you to like say stuff about the company or about other people. So just be very careful what you say, because then they'll go back and say, oh yeah, I talked to Gemini, and Gemini said this, and Gemini said that, and Gemini said that the computer system sucks, and Gemini said that nobody here knows what they're doing, and Gemini said that, like they can't wait to find a job that pays more money. Like they will go back and say all kinds of stuff. But if you can be on the up and up and like just say good things, and like you like it and you like what you're learning, and keep it positive and just kind of put it out there that you're open to learning more or learning to do different things, and you're always up for the challenge, don't be surprised if in a few weeks you get called into the office for good news, like where they're like, hey, we're gonna have you help out this department, or we're gonna, or whatever it might be. They might be testing you out. To me, Three of Pentacles is testing out the waters with intention of moving you up or helping you to grow. Those of you who are self-employed, maybe coming into some kind of a networking or some kind of a partnership. Maybe you're creating some source of synergy where there are other people who are sending you business and you're sending them business. Or maybe you're starting something completely new on your own, like a little side project or a side business. But to me, this feels like some kind of a partnership developing for a lot of you, where you're expanding what you're doing. And even though this isn't the star card, I just saw the star card pop up in my head. And the star card is about long-term abundance. It's about having a very stable retirement, and it's about having more than one stream of income coming in. So Gemini, a lot of you are in the very early stages of that. Something is happening where you are gonna have more than one income coming in, or more than one avenue of income, but it's starting this week in some kind of a partnership or arrangement that's happening. Your Wednesday, Thursday card, major arcana, guys, this is the Chariot. And this is about fast motion. This is about taking action. This is about taking ownership of your life. We are in the blood moon energy. We have the full blood moon eclipse, wolf moon, that is a mouthful to say, with really intense energy that's coming in. And so this blood moon is going to be bringing a lot of people some earthquakes in their life, not literal earthquakes, but some shakeups. And when I see the Chariot, this makes me feel, Gemini, some of you, and this has come up in your other readings, like the past month or so, 2 months even. It's like a lot of you Geminis have been getting into this really like contemplative zone where like you're thinking about your life, and you're thinking like you have a lot of fair weather friends, or good time Charlies as I call them, and you're thinking about like, I'm getting older and I need stability, and like, where is my life going, and I'm not in high school anymore. Like, just coming out of that party, coming out of that just, you know, party and wanting stability. And so when I see the Chariot card, you're beginning to take steps to make this happen. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you Geminis aren't responsible. I'm just saying, and I've said this before in other videos, you guys can be a little bit flighty. You know, like you're on one thing and then you see something shiny, or you see like a little butterfly, you know, flutter away, and then your attention is somewhere else. But when the Chariot comes in, it says that you're getting focused. You're getting focused with like a laser precision. You're not going to get distracted this time. Like, you mean business. And so Chariot is like you're moving forward. Some of you maybe have been thinking, those of you who are self-employed, you may have been thinking about going back to work for somebody else, and you're coming up with some plan where you're not going to have to do that. You're not going to have to give up your freedom. But anytime Chariot comes up, guys, this is major arcana. So this is a really big shift in your life that's happening, where you are going into a new direction. Some of you are preparing to move. Some of you, quite frankly, cannot stand the people that you are around. You've outgrown them. You don't like their energy. You don't want to be near them. And some of you are wanting to move. The best advice that I can give you is come into a place of peace with these people, and do some cord cutting, do some releasing, and where the mind is, the body will follow. If you're able to leave this situation peacefully, mentally in your mind, then physically that's going to manifest a lot faster. And I feel a lot of you are going to just really see yourself feeling more stable and more balanced and more comfortable, and getting away from these negative influences. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is Five of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, guys. This has come up for the last 3 videos straight, and I shuffled. You saw me shuffle, and I said in the last video, I have a feeling this card is going to come up a lot, maybe even for each and every single one of the signs, because of this full moon energy. We're going to be feeling the effects of this full moon for the next 6 months. This is intense, okay? We're going to feel it until about July, okay? Like around July 17th or so. When Five of Pentacles comes up, it's a card about transition. And it's a card where you might not be sure where your money's at, where your career is at. Even those of you who are getting promoted, or even those of you who are having good news coming in, it still feels like, okay, but how long is this going to last? Like, is this going to be sustainable? And Five of Pentacles comes with a couple of different energies. One of the energies that comes with it is that you are going through a time of transition, and it's going to be a time when you're going out into the unknown. You're going to be very much outside of your comfort zone, but the universe is sending you your soul tribe or your soul family along the way. And so you're going to develop really close relationships or friendships with people who are going to be true blue, who are going to be loyal. I just said a lot of you felt like, man, there's a lot of people in my life that don't have my back, like they're fake. They're fake, they're users, they're like whatever. And Five of Pentacles is you might be going through some tricky times that are challenging, that are very transitory, that don't feel stable. Maybe a lot of you were doing really great with money for a while, and now you're having to budget, and that's scaring the crap out of you. But you're finding that even then, there's people coming into your life that they don't want you for your money, or they don't want you for like your stature. Like they're gonna have your back. So it's a very beautiful time. And I said this in one of the other videos, and Spirit's bringing it up again as an example. I'm forgetting his name. The guy that came up with Amazon, you know, like he's the richest person on the planet, I think. I don't know, one of the richest. And he started the business out of his garage with his wife, you know. And I bet he thinks from time to time, like, how did this happen? Like if we had known back in the day when we were in the garage doing this, that this was going to be this way, like we had no idea. And they may look back on that struggle and say, you know what, those were hard times, but man, were they good times. Man, did we have some good memories, even though they're getting divorced now, but that happens. But you know what I mean? Like, I feel a lot of you are going through this transitory time where you're going to look back one day and say, man, those were beautiful times. Even though they were rough, they were beautiful times. And I don't want to scare you. It's not going to be all rough. It's just that you're out of your comfort zone and you're feeling out of your element. But it's all going to balance out, guys, because that's what this is all about. The next few months are going to be about us getting established, us getting grounded, us coming into our identity, us coming into higher vibration. All right, my honeys, we're going to see what your spirit angel message is here, your homework for the week, which brings me to the next thing. This is the prize for the raffle, to say thank you for 20K subscribers. Unopened box, guys. Nobody has been in this box, and nobody... that came out wrong. Okay, different wording. Nobody has seen those cards, but... gosh, so what's gonna happen here is you're gonna enter to win, and the winner will be computer generated. There's gonna be an app that's gonna choose the winner. I will explain how to enter in just a moment, but we're gonna see what the message is here for Gemini for January 21st through the 27th. Okay, guys. I love the color of these cards. I am really into like purples and blues. All right, so your card is First Ray of Power. Okay, so you're coming into really trusting yourself and connecting with your higher self, with that higher part of you, that higher energy. People have different words for it, okay? Some people like to call it God, some people call it universe, some people call it higher self. But a lot of you, I think because of the things that you've been through and the way that the energies have been shifting, maybe have been doubting yourself for a while, or you've been feeling very insecure. But you're coming into that power. You're coming into believing yourself. You're connecting and you're receiving ideas. I'm hearing ideas. I'm hearing inspiration. I'm hearing guidance. The universe is sending you certain people. It's going to be very important for you the next week. I mean, going into the next 6 months, really, but especially for the next week, to follow up on your ideas. If you feel like, hey, you know what, I should call up so-and-so and see how they're doing. Or, I should go check out that workshop, or I should go check out that class, or I should go, you know, get that certification, or whatever it might be. You need to do it. You need to do it because you're receiving guidance. You're receiving guidance. And the more you follow up on that stuff and you see those successes, the more the confidence grows and the more you're able to believe in yourself, the more you're able to trust what's coming in for you. Okay? So like you're taking back that power. A lot of you are going through a tremendous time of healing as well. I feel for a lot of you, you had childhoods where you were like completely and totally just torn a new one, like spilling a glass of water and just like being made to feel like you just can't do anything, you're an idiot, you're such a screw up. Not all of you. Some of you didn't have it that severe. Some of you may have had it more severe. But I feel for a lot of you Geminis, there's stuff coming up where you're releasing that inner child stuff, where you felt like you were in the way, or you were clumsy, or you made stupid decisions. You're releasing that, and you're beginning to see that you are smart and that you can do a lot of really great things, right? So you're coming into that seat of power. All right, my dears, those of you who want to enter to win the raffle, I'm going to briefly explain how that's going to happen. So if you want to win this lovely, beautiful deck by Alana Fairchild, every single opportunity that I'm going to list will get you more than one entry. Obviously, if your name is in the raffle more than once, you're going to have more of a chance to win. So you're going to enter to win. Every time you comment on the different videos is an entry into the raffle. Every time you book a reading from January 19th to the 26th, you're going to get an entry into the raffle. For every friend you refer to me who books a reading from January 21st to the 26th, you're going to win the, not win, but you're going to get an entry to win the raffle. Even if you can't have your reading like that week, right? Like if you book in that week, but you book it like 2 weeks out or something, whatever, like that's fine too. I'm not gonna like be that strict about that. But if you book in between that week, you get an entry for the raffle. For every friend that you refer, you get an entry for the raffle. And then I'm gonna announce the winner the following week. It's gonna be computer generated. I really wish, guys, that I could give each and every single one of you a deck. At the time of recording this video, I have 24,100 some subscribers, and I wish so much that I could be Oprah. I really do. I just wish that I could just be like, and you get a deck, and you get a deck, and you get a deck for like all like, 24,000 of you. But I can't. I'm not Oprah. I'm not that lavish. Maybe one day I can be high rolling like that. But for right now, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you more than I can say. I was crying this week, like literally crying from messages I was receiving from people who have been watching the videos since July when I started, who have never even booked a reading with me. Like I've never even like spoken to some of these people that reached out, and they just said a lot of the changes that they were able to make in their life, and getting out of like, abusive relationships, or being able to heal from stuff that was happening in family, or like being able to start fixing like financial problems and things. Like I feel very blessed and very honored to be able to deliver these messages. And there, I wish, if anything that I could do to help, I'm happy to do. And I appreciate you all being here. I appreciate you receiving, and I wish you the best of luck, guys. I know only one person can get this, but God, I hope you receive other prizes from the universe, even if it's not this deck here from me. But thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting. Thank you for keeping in touch on social media during the week. Take care, Gemini.